Hello and welcome to Buckman's Model Mania. Today we're going to be working on the Alien Xenomorph from Agora Models, stage 74, and we're going to be finishing up the left leg and starting on the abdomen. So we're getting close. We've got two arms, two legs, a major portion of the head. So we're starting on the abdomen. Not bad. So I'm going to stop talking while I get the parts out of the noisy package. Make sure there's nothing left. Packaging of this foot leaves a little bit to be desired. It should, that's a magic word, should come out okay. Might have to heat it a little bit. We have some pipes. Let's see, we've got four pipes to go along with the two from last issue. These I will set aside. I might set them aside. I might put them on once the foot is together. Probably will set them aside though, because this is definitely going to require some zip ties to make it fit. Then we have the abdomen. Oops, missed one. Then we have the abdomen. Looks like it's going to have some pipes on it. And we have the return of the magnets. Let me go ahead and get them out of here. I do not have the metal plate here that I had before. Right now, we'll just set the magnets into one of these, what I thought was aluminum tins. Actually, it turns out it's some sort of ferrous metal. So like I said, the first thing it wants you to do is to put the pipes on the feet. So let's set them over here. We get the abdomen out of the way. We've got the magnets out of the way, mostly. We'll turn the foot around, we'll turn the leg around, and then we'll see what we can do about getting the skin on. So, just looking, it should fit okay. First thing I gotta do though is get this ankle cuff up higher, if I can. A little bit of stretching here. Want to stretch it, don't want to rip it. That looks like that's as far as it's going to go. So we're going to take the toe here, right there. The toe needs to hook onto this, the toe on the plastic of the foot, the hard plastic, and go on there like that. We have some stitching pieces on the foot. By stitching, I mean there's these little bumps in here that'll line up with these holes in the skin from the other side of the foot. So kind of got that in place. It says to put the other side on, and then we glue it. So this is going to be the most difficult part of this stage. Just looking, that's going to cross over. Just looking at this to see how I can do this, especially with the warp on this side. So I'm going to pause real quick. I'm going to see what I can do about getting this started, because it is not going to be really easy. Not going to be too bad, but it's not going to be easiest thing. Let me see if I can get this little, there we go, the last little bit up there, like that. So now I've got full access to the foot and the ankle. Put the toe in there. I think what I'm going to have to do is the same thing I've done on every other stage where I'm doing the stitching like this. I'm going to glue this part here. I almost think it might be easier if I glue that. Thinking out loud, almost might be easier if I glue this separately from the glue it when it's separate, not on the foot, but I think it should be okay. I'm going to clamp it right here. I'm just going to do the back of the ankle here. I'll glue this, then what I'll do is I'll let it be. I'll set it off to the side, let it dry for a couple hours. I'll come back later on and in a later stage and show how the foot went together. So let me pause the recording and we will come back work on the abdomen. Okay, the leg is off to the side drying. It was a pain to get it to even start. Right now it's just the sole of the foot that is glued, and like I said, I'll bring that back in a later episode. I think the skin on this is going to be a little bit different. I don't think we're going to have to stretch this a whole bunch, but I don't know yet. So similar to before, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to leave these off. We have F2, F1. So we got E1, E2, E3, F1, F3, and E4. So these are going to go on the foot when it's done. We've got F1, F2, and F3, and they're going to go on, let me see. So this one's going to go on here. F2 is going to go on this side. And again, this is where the stitching is for the rest of the skin. Actually, it's going to go this way. So F2 is going to go on here this way. Let me see if I can actually just dry fit it in place. And it's gonna go right next to, like I said, right next to that stitching. So I'm going to leave it off because it will cover up a little bit of the stitching. And then F3 is going to go longer ones to the top. So the F3 is going to go here like that. This is F2, F3, F1 is going to go here. So this is what they're going to go on like in later issues. Go ahead and get them out of the way. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to take the magnets. We're going to put 5 of them on here. What I'm going to see if I can do is get them to spread apart on here and not be sitting on top of each other. And then we'll get out, if we can, because they really like each other, the neodymium magnets, the rare earth magnets. We'll put them on a separate tin over here. Go ahead and move these up here with the rest of those. And these are not, there we go. These are not going to hold the skin in place when it's done. These are just to hold the skin in place when you go to stitch the pieces together. So I'm going to put a drop of glue in all 5 of the spots. Might be a little bit much in that one. So we're going to put this one down in there. Yeah, it flowed over, but that's okay. And drop the magnet, just like that. Don't turn it over for very long. Don't want the glue to go dripping onto the table surface. Put that one in there. Bring this magnet over from the other side, and it flipped over. Perhaps I should do it that way. That didn't work. Fun with magnets. Set that one there. Take it over here. Have it zip over on top of a different magnet. Okay, set it in place. So now I've got 3 in place here. Put one here. That one's in place. Last one, trying not to glue myself to the skin from the alien. So these are all set in place. You can see a little bit much glue in a couple of spots, but that's okay because that glue is on the inside. And then we've got the 5 magnets on the outside here, holding these magnets in place, and it will set up just fine like that, and we'll be able to press on. So that is all there is to do in this stage. Like I said before, I will come back with the foot once it is completely done. So it won't be stage 75, so it'll probably be 77 or 78, because like I said before, I'm doing a lot of these builds boom, 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 boom. I do the stages all in one sitting, but I do videos for each one, so I've got content for every day. Hope you're enjoying this build. Have a couple of complicated pieces here. Nothing too bad. Overall is a lot better build than people have said. It goes together well. I'm looking forward to when it's done. Like, subscribe, hit the bell icon to be notified of any time I post new content. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Have a great day. Have a great day tomorrow. And I'll see you in the next video.